Resolution 62, amending the budget to include temporary fencing by Alderman Chris Demars. She's not here, so Stephen, you wanna talk to this?
What number is that?
Number 62,
161.
the question.
Bonuses for pandemic.
Oh, I'm sorry, no one read that. Shut my phone off. Okay. Forward to that. Okay. All right, go. I-61, resolution amending the budget to include pandemic bonuses for the wastewater treatment plant by Alderman Gamula. A budget amendment is necessary in order to pay for the pandemic bonuses that were approved by the wastewater treatment plant contract that was ratified by September 5th, 2023. And we are using the ARPA money to pay for these bonuses, okay? Any questions? Thank you. Now we'll go to 62. Resolution amending the budget to include temporary fencing. Stephen, Alderman Chris is in here, so you'll sponsor this one?
Yes, sir.
The city needs to purchase temporary chain link fence panels and place around demolition sites to increase the safety and security. And once again, ARPA money would be available, and we will use that $4,000. Okay? We're using ARPA money for that. Next, 63. A resolution transferring funds for the capital project corrosion chemical feed systems improvements by Alderman David Gamula. Common Council approved the resolution 21 to transfer $205,000 from the water funds principal and Dennis line to the water funds contractual expense. And whereas the corrosion control project work spans multiple fiscal years, and be resolved that the authorized transfer is $205,000. You want to talk on this one?
I can just comment very quickly.
Go ahead.
This was on a previous agenda that was already approved for transfer, but we needed to put it into a capital project account because it spans multiple years.
Okay,
So this was just moving the money a second time.
all right.
It's the same money that was approved at the previous meeting.
Going to a capital account. Any questions? Thank you. Resolution 64, transferring funds and the Amsterdam Police Department vehicle repair. Police vehicle 4 was involved in an accident and required extensive repairs. City received an insurance proceeds from NYMER in the amount of $18,237. So we're gonna transfer $18,237 into insurance recovery, to insurance repair. Self-explanatory. Thank you. 65, resolution approving budget transfer to city clerk's office computer. I will sponsor this one for you. And basically what it says, the city clerk desktop computer is at least 10 years old and hardware was not capable of running programs that are needed in order to perform daily functions. So basically about a new computer, right? Any questions? Thank you. Resolution 66, approving the recreation fee schedule by Alderman Marcelo. Attached to see a recreation fee schedule. I have Rob, I asked Rob to come and talk about this. So go ahead, Rob.
Well, we put the fee schedule together as we do, we've done it for the last few years. And I think we put together, what I think is our best proposal for a lot of different reasons. The controller changed the way we are handling the summer camp costs, registrations. The cost will go up for families of more than 2. Correct, Louise?
Yeah.
Right. So, for example, just so you have the information, a family of 2, a family of 1 goes up $5. And I did that.
Let me interrupt.
Go ahead.
Let me interrupt. Did you have to go over this with Louise, the schedule?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, so you and Louise,
Well, most of the interactions we had pertained to the pool and the camp.
Right, and the other thing, we've talked about it, but I just want to explain this one.
go ahead.
Thing,
Yeah,
that's
go
all.
ahead, go ahead.
Not contentious, just staying where we stand.
No problem.
A single person attending camp goes up $5. A family of 2 goes up $10, and then a family of 3 goes up $60. But it's still, a family of three is only paying a total of $180 for 3 kids to go to camp per week, which is still only $60 a kid. That's really the only significant change in the proposal. And this year, every year for the past couple of years, we've lost between $2,000 and $3,000 at summer camp probably. And that will probably eliminate it or close, to it. And you never know because you don't know how many kids are gonna sign up or how many families of 3 are gonna sign up. But that addresses that little bit of a shortfall in summer camp. Everything else is basically the same. Last year, our total for events was a profit of, in 2022 calendar year, this year's not done, obviously. 2022 was a profit of $3,753 for all events and activities combined. Now, of course, that doesn't take into account my salary or our staff salary or, police and fire salaries for today. We've never accounted for that. It's just the event and the activities surrounding the event. I think once in the 7 or 8 years we've been doing this, we were negative one time for the entire year, and that was about $3,000 for the year. But like I said, last year we were over 3,700 net profit. And that's why I suggested the pricing that we have.
All right,
Okay, I would like to table this until the next meeting, which is in 2 weeks, to give us an opportunity to review the rates that we're charging the vendors. Not so much camp, I'm fine with camp, I don't have a problem with that. And I think we just really need to look at this now.
you got an idea? Cause I'll amend it. I'll amend this for you. You got any idea what you would charge?
No, I think no. I
Okay,
don't.
so you
I'd
rather
wanna
go
do some
through-
research
You
and,
rather go through, do some research and then
Yeah.
come back with some,
yes.
all right, that's fine. So,
Okay.
but I can't do it now.
No.
So we have the agenda and it comes up on the floor, we make a motion to table. And then in 2 weeks, until that point, we'll put it back on and then we'll vote on it. Okay?
I'll give you my opinion on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think it's worth a few dollars. We have 5 vendor events: Spring Fling, Riverfest, Italia Fest, Oktoberfest, and Wish Fest. Wish Fest, we eliminated, thankfully, we're working with Ray Golick and his organization. And we've eliminated thousands of dollars worth of expense at Wish Fest because, we're partnering with the private organization. So that's a enormous savings. So I anticipate even more, revenue, or not revenue, less expenses this year. We've been fortunate enough to basically sell out of every event that we've had. And, I just think the attendance of the vendors lends itself more to the event than the extra, few $100s that we may take in by increasing the fee for vendors to come. A lot of the vendors are the nonprofit organizations, we only charge them $15. A lot of the vendors are just the mom and pops who, somebody just said the other day, my booth was next to, and I don't wanna say who they were next to, but he goes, I don't think they sold $100 worth of stuff all day long, but they come because they like it, they pay their $35 and they come to the event. And it's those kinds of people who come to the event that make the events what they are. And, raising the price, if it's $5, is it worth it? I don't know. If it's $50, I really think we're gonna hit a wall and, not have the attendance that we've been fortunate enough to have. But listen, I'm open to discussion on anything. I'm happy to answer any questions anybody has and be here as long as we need to. But I just wanted to give you my,
Okay.
my experience of.
How did we treat the $100,000 pool? Is that part of the rec budget, the pool house thing that we got a little bit of a problem with? The pool house, $100,000 coming from Santa Barbara?
Well, we received that money and it was to offset expenses, summer camp expenses in the previous year.
Right.
So we recognized that as revenue last year.
But it's not in the recreation budget anymore.
No, I know, but it is gonna have an impact on it because that's what we're using to defray expenses for the previous year.
Well, that's the intention of the grant.
No, but it'll have an effect on the general fund.
It's the intention of the grant, the way the grant was worded.
Yeah.
It'll have no, so we're just. those previous expenses we're being reimbursed for. When the money comes in, it's being set aside and it's gonna be used for the pool building.
Well, we'll have to,
Let's talk about it.
Discuss
I'm
the
just- That's what I'm
mechanics of making
saying.
that
I wanna
happen.
make sure that, you know, the numbers that, you know,
we just have to, there's just a formal way in which we had to go about utilizing that money. We just have to,
That money and that funding has no bearing. on it.
how did you take, like, for instance, the symphony this year? Is there anything in there for,
That's in,
I mean,
Yeah, that-
like, did you budget, did you, yeah, that's, I didn't take a look at it, so, but
no, the
is there any
2020,
money in there for the symphony?
the one we just paid,
No, the next year, this is for next year, right?
no, because that's, that's not, we haven't finalized that, so no, we didn't put anything in there for that. But it would, if it did come out, no, there's no money in there for next year. I mean, we haven't presented next year's budget at this time.
Okay.
I'll make a call. Still on, they want?
Yes.
Okay. All right, you bring it up, we'll vote on it, okay? Thank you, Rob.
You don't need any more of this?
No.
Okay, thanks, Roddy.
67, authorizing agreement with CDTA for universal access to the CDA route network for all city employees. Whereas the city of Amsterdam desires to enter an agreement with the Capital District Transportation Authority for universal access route network for employees of the city of Amsterdam. So this is a payment for people who work for the city, right?
That's all you got.
This will provide employees of the city of Amsterdam who wish to use it.
Okay.
A pass card for CDTA bus transportation.
That was my question. How would they know if you work for the city? You have a card?
Say it again, Jim?
How would they know if you work for the city?
They'll be given a card.
Okay, no problem. Okay, payment for access is based on a per ride fee. The fee will be calculated based on the cost per ride for each service multiplied by documented rate ridership figures. The cost per ride for standard service would be $1.25. The cost for a pair of transit rides would be $2.50. Flex trips will be $1.50 each, while the Northway and Thruway will be $4.50 per trip. And the ridership cost would be capped at $5,000, and the city of Amsterdam will be billed monthly for services rendered until the cap has been met. A copy of this agreement is being attached here too. And that attached agreement with the CTA is hereby authorized. Okay, Alderwoman Collins, you want to respond to this?
Sure.
Thank you. Any questions on this free ridership that CDTA is offering? Yes, Alderman Moore, go ahead.
I frequently ride on CDTA. I'm a veteran. There's a number that you call, and this woman answers. You say, I'm a veteran. How do I get a veteran's navigator card? She says, where do you live? I said, in Montgomery County. Meet me, and I'll provide evidence that you're a veteran. So I did that, and I've got the card. It cost me 65 cents to ride anywhere.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Got it?
Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
68. Authorize the mayor to renew contract with Humana with regard to group Medicare Advantage plan. After reviewing the comparison of 4 Medicare Advantage plans that were analyzed and presented by the city's health insurance broker, Marshall and Sterling, the city would like to accept their recommendation to renew our current contract with Humana. And whereas Humana is offering a 19.8% reduction for 2024. That's very good. And whereas a copy of Marshall Sterling's price comparison presentation is attached. Whereas Mayor Cinquanti is authorized to execute the attached contract with Humana. Very good. Savings money.
Good news.
Yeah, it is good. I finally see, first time I think something went down, I said, oh. Okay, any questions? Thank you. And I think,
We've got some in the back, Jim. We've got some in the back.
I'll see that. The resolution 69. Ceremonial resolution for Hispanic Heritage Month. Mayor? That's you. Ceremonial resolution recognizes number 15, so October 15, as Hispanic Heritage Month in the city of Ameston by Mayor Sequani. You wanna go ahead and, take the honor, Mayor?
Well, it has been for this, half of last month and the first half of this month, Hispanic Heritage Month in the United States, and we are a little bit late in passing this. I had contacted Centro Civico to see if they wanted to do something with their flags. They have a bunch of flags that represent the Hispanic communities, where the Hispanic community came from, and there's like 15 to 20 of them. And we had offered to do whatever they wanted, and they were considering it. We still haven't heard back from them. I had a lot to think about, I guess, but at some point, we hope to include the raising of a flag on the ceremonial flagpole in recognition, more than one, most likely. But we've been talking to them for a couple of weeks, and we're still waiting to get back to them. But this is a wonderful thing. We have a large portion of our population, as everyone knows, is from Hispanic backgrounds and countries. They're an important part of our culture. They're an important part of everything we do as a city, our economy. And it's an honor to sponsor this resolution on behalf of their.
Thank you. And the last is the audit. Thank you. Do you wanna move that one? Go ahead, Ernie. You can move it. And the last is the audit.
Oh, it's fine.
Thank you very much. Zach, wanna introduce our new wastewater?
Yeah, so this is Bob Yeagle. He's our new wastewater treatment plant operator. He came from Gloversville Johnstown plant and has a long history in the wastewater industry.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you for taking that position. Thank you. Okay, next is the golf course. Oh, Zach, you got updates you wanna talk about that Mike left you here? I do golf cart path maintenance will occur in October and early November. And DPW will mill, reclaim, and existing material and place the new crusher running and compact.
Yeah, so we met with Scott and we located the areas we think are best served by this process, and we think it's the best way to get everything done that we want to get done.
Okay, is it on schedule to do this?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Five Corner demolition project bid documents are prepared. Advertisement for the bids will be ready in the next few days. And the opening bid is scheduled for October 18th. And the contract date for substantial completion tally set for November 23rd.
Correct. It's on the street now, and we have quite a few people that picked up the bid documents for review. Hopefully we get competitive bids.
Very good. Design plans and report of rehabilitation for the water treatment carbon contract is currently being reviewed. Comments have been issued by the DOH and addressed by design engineer, and approval is anticipated by October. That's for the.
The carbon contactors, that's one of the ways to address the disinfection byproducts that some of the neighboring communities that buy water from us are experiencing.
Okay, now this other one, and the city is now eligible for principal forgiveness via the bipartisan infrastructure law administered by New York State, as well as Clean Water Safety Revolving Funds for this project. Project listed on the Clean Water Fund use plan are eligible for 50% principal forgiveness. This is for the project estimate of 17 million.
Yeah, this is for the big wastewater treatment plant upgrade.
Wastewater treatment plant, okay.
Yeah, we applied for a grant last year and weren't successful. And this year we were very successful with a 50% principal forgiveness. So all in long-term at 0% financing for the $17.5 million. Only 4.4 million would be the city share.
Very good. And the road program?
We're in the home stretch. We think we're down to less than 10 streets left to pave. And we have received the 1.5 million in reimbursement so far from DOT.
And I'm just gonna ask you on behalf of my ward, the guardrails on Upper Broadway. Can you remember that they're part of the project, right?
I think we are handling those outside of the current contract, but we can include them in the
Okay.
project.
The transmission line project been awarded to Tri-State Chlorine. Okay, that was scheduled already.
Yep.
Lead service replacement line project been awarded to Chlorine for $488,400. And there's 45, there's an update. Work is already underway as of this date. There's 10 lead services that have been replaced out of the 47.
Yeah, so we're actually up to 16
Okay.
that are accepted now, so we're cruising along.
Water treatment plant corrosion, you discussed this already? Water treatment plant, corrosion control optimization project is presently in the commissioning process. Commission is that the line? No. Equipment for a new process, fine tuning of various components and chemicals occur at this stage of the project, and continuous sampling is conducted.
We're seeing a big efficiency increase,
Okay.
with the new system.
And visionary projects are in design by MJ Engineering and Land Survey. First round of reimbursements have been filed for, and approximately $392,000 have been reimbursed. All right, and pipe gallery work at the wastewater treatment plant is almost complete. This is the final project, flood packaging. Final project, what's that mean?
So, under the EFC projects, there's a group of projects that you apply for over a term, a
Okay.
certain term, and we're at the final one, so we'll do, close up of that contract with EFC once that, project is completed, and that will go to long-term financing from there.
Okay, and last but not least, the engineer's office has continued to develop a citywide GIS system funded via the Financial Restructuring Board of the New York State Division of Budget, has prepared construction plans for the new parking lot at Barron's Field. The field filed for approximately $1.5 million of CHIPS reimbursement that we now have received, and it continues to provide project management for the city's project, capital project as well as technical assistance. So that's where you are right now.
Yep, there's a lot of projects that are in various points, and
Very good.
we're administering all of them.
Very good, Zach. Good job. Nice job. Very good. Okay, does anyone else have anything to add to this meeting? Mary, you have anything?
No,
Okay. Attorney,
So I'm happy to report that we have reached an agreement on all terms relating to the two golf course parcels.
Okay.
The agreement was approved by the city this morning. I did not think it would be appropriate to put it as a last minute consent resolution.
it's okay, as long as we have that final agreement in place and now we're ready to move on.
Well, I think we need a special meeting though to approve it. So we need to publish it on an agenda, have a resolution for the council to approve it. The alternative would be to pass it 2 weeks from tonight. I would like to see it done right away.
Well, let's put it this way. We're all here in executive session.
We're not in,
Well, we were. We took a straw poll. We're all in favor. Okay? So rather than have a special meeting of common council, we know we all are in favor of it. Mayor, had that one provision. They agreed to it, so what's the
Oh,
whole?
you should see the final agreement before we vote on it. I mean, before we go forward with it.
yes, you need to vote on it.
Okay, and we will need to vote on it. No problem. Thank you for that work. Because I just found out what the difference between a lawyer and attorney is.
No, this is a joke.
Attorney passes the bar. Thank you.
We'll talk about.
Okay, I think
Well,
we need to
so
start the meeting. Thanks so
when would
much.
you like to do the special meeting?
When would you like to do a special meeting of
Yeah.
common council?
What's that?
Okay, you need 2 days to advertise, am I right?
Well, I would think that ideally you're talking, this week you'd be talking Thursday or Friday.
I'm not available Friday at all.
Irene works.
Thursday, I'm not in town Thursday.
Like I said, it'd be a very good idea to have a consent resolution tonight and have you prepare it real quickly. And then, and gist, we all know what it's
Let's
about.
do it.
We can.
I don't want to tonight.
I can prepare one. It'll be very last minute.
I don't.
Because Kelly's not here.
You should see it.
What about next week then? What about Monday or Tuesday?
Monday's a holiday,
Then how about Tuesday?
What's Monday?
Columbus Day.
It's Monday. Tuesday.
The Italians do all that.
Whatever you like.
It's all about the Italians in this city.
Tuesday, very early.
Tuesday early in the morning?
Yeah.
Can everybody do it Tuesday morning,
At 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock? Dave, Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock?
Hey, how about 8:30?
What's the date, what's that date?
Steven, can you do that?
October
Can you do it Tuesday, David, 8:30 in the morning?
10. October 10th.
Yes,
Okay, Tuesday,
October 10th
October 10th, 8:30
in the morning.
in the morning. A special meeting of the common council to approve the contract on the golf course sales.
I have a resolution to clerk tomorrow.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Alderman D. Camilla.
Here.
Alderwoman Hans. Alderman Escamilla.
Here.
Alderman Marcel.
Here, and I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda with one consent.
Alderman Marcel.
Aye.
Alderman D. Camilla.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins. Alderman Escamilla.
Yeah.
Tony, if you need time, you want to go downstairs and do it, go right ahead. Oh, no, we're not doing it.
The motion to adopt the agenda,
Yeah.
proclamations, we have, we don't have a proclamation, we'll read the Spanish resolution later, Hispanic. Communications and presentations. Just a couple of things I wanted to mention. Yesterday, I went to a ceremony in Fonda for, the Joseph P. Dwyer Veterans Peer-to-Peer Program, where, there's funding available through the county, to fight a veteran suicide. It's a huge problem. 22 veterans a day are committing suicide, and it's a critical issue. And the Joseph P. Dwyer Veterans Peer-to-Peer Program was approved in New York State. Every county gets funding, and our county got $100,000. And they're going to use roughly $15,000 to $17,000 of that to create a program at the municipal golf course. Our pro up there has been working with veterans in the Capital District area on helping them, because one of the real challenges is providing activities that veterans can participate in together. And one of the things they've been doing is introducing them to golf, and it was very successful. And Sarah Barenko, who runs the mental health organization in Fonda, put together a program where they're going to help us build a driving range up there, and veterans are going to we're going to name it after Mr. Dwyer, and veterans are going to have free use of that. They love to play golf, and I think it'll be a great thing. But the program itself is very powerful. I don't know if anybody remembers Dr. Kapler. I shouldn't say remembers. He's a wonderful part of our medical community for many, many years. He's devoted a large part of his life to helping people cope with PTSD. And he did a very powerful presentation at the meeting. But I just want to say it is a really important issue, and this program, I'm hoping it will make a difference. And I was pleased to take part in that. The other good news we've got is that we're going to get a splash pad in the east end of our city. Everything is in place now. We have a couple of pieces of paperwork to sign, but it will be moving forward, and we're going to start building it this fall so that it will be available in the spring. It will be ready to go in the summer.
Where's it going?
It'll be a positive thing.
Where's it going?
It's going to go where the Esperanza Verde Park is, in between.
Eagle Street.
Thank you. I never get the streets right. How do you know so much about these things?
I played in the streets.
But no, it's right where that park is going to be, and we're working with Ibero, and we've got a local benefactor who will announce in a while, who's donating the proceeds for it. And so we're really excited about that, and it's a good thing.
And I want to.
That's all I got.
Mayor, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's very nice. The kids love us like that.
So then we're on to public participation. And Ashley, I know you're a member of the third estate, so, or is it the fourth estate? What do they call that?
And Mr. Naples was here.
Fourth estate? Thank you.
He left with Rob.
What's wrong with that? Where's Chet? Does anyone know where Chet is?
He Last time he was here, he said he had
Right.
Parkinson's maybe.
Has
or
anybody,
something.
can we,
What's that?
Chet Wittropa, does you know where he is? Have you heard from him?
No, I haven't.
Try to give him a call.
Only if somebody knew his address.
Huh?
I'm just kidding.
Austin Street.
I'll send somebody over.
Would you?
He's on Austin.
Okay, please do that.
All right.
All right, then, we're on to the controller's report.
Well, I have distributed to each council member a copy of the corrective action plan. It's a draft of the corrective action plan that we need to send to the state controller's office in 2 weeks. So I'm asking you all to take it home with you. I'll email a copy to Kelly and then just read through it. Please send me any edits, suggestions, wording changes, comments. And then the next meeting, I'll bring the signature page for you all to sign, and then we'll go ahead and get that forwarded to the state controller's office. This is in response to the second and final audit that, audit report that we received from them, so hopefully we don't hear from them again for a
Everybody
while.
Take a look at this.
Nice job. man. This is the second one?
Yes,
Now, did they approve the first one you signed for them? Have you heard anything from that?
I don't think we've heard anything back, but I don't think that's unusual.
It's usually good not to hear anything.
Yes, I think no news is usually good news.
Great job. Very good. Okay.
Okay, is there anything else, Louise? No old business, so we're on to new, so we can hit the resolutions.
Resolution 2324-60, resolution adopting the minutes of the last common council meeting by Alderman Marticello.
So moved.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-61, resolution amending budget to include pandemic bonuses for the wastewater treatment plant by Alderman Escamilla.
Just read the last resolved and the amounts.
Resolved, the controller is authorized to amend the 23-24 fiscal year budget as follows: increase revenue, other government aid, $9,000, and $9,000 in interfund transfer to increase expense, personnel, $9,000, and interfund transfer, $9,000.
So moved.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-62, resolution amending budget to include temporary fencing by Alderman Escamilla.
Same thing, just read the result.
Resolved, the controller is authorized to amend the 23-24 fiscal year budget as follows: increase other government aid, ARPA, $4,000 to increase expense, public works contractual expenses.
So.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-63, resolution transferring funds for capital project corrosion chemical feed system improvements by Alderman Deaconmiller. Whereas on August 1st, 2023, the common council approved resolution 2324-21 to transfer $205,000 from the water funds principal on indebtedness line to the water funds contractual expense line.
Moved.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-64, resolution transferring funds, APD vehicle repair by Alderwoman Collins. Whereas a police vehicle, 2021 Ford, was involved in an accident and required extensive repairs. Whereas in September 2023, the city received insurance proceeds from NYMER in the amount of $18,237.52.
So moved.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-65, resolution approving budget transfer, city clerk's office computer by Alderman Marticello.
So moved. Third whereas.
Third, whereas additional funding is needed in the clerk's budget to pay for a new computer.
So moved.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-66, resolution approving 2024 recreational fee schedule by Alderman Marticello.
At this time, we'll make a motion to table.
Okay, on the motion to table, Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmiller.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-67, resolution authorizing agreement with CDTA for universal access to CDTA route network for city employees by Alderwoman Collins. Whereas the city of Amsterdam is desirous to enter into an agreement with Capital District Transportation Authority for universal access CDTA route network for employees of the city of Amsterdam.
So moved.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmula.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-68, resolution authorizing mayor to renew contract with Humana with regard to group Medicare Advantage plan by Alderman Marticello.
So moved.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmula.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-69, ceremonial resolution recognizing September 15th to October 15th, 2023 as Hispanic Heritage Month in the city of Amsterdam by Mayor Cinquanti. Whereas the city of Amsterdam proudly claims a motto of small city, big heart, and whereas from September 15th to October 15th, we recognize the big part of our heart that belongs to the Hispanic community. Whereas Hispanic heritage is intertwined in the history of Rook City as Mohawk Mills began recruiting laborers in Puerto Rican newspapers as early as 1940. Whereas in 1968, Congress authorized President Lyndon B. Johnson to proclaim Hispanic Heritage Week in September. Whereas in 1988, President Ronald Reagan expanded his celebration to 1 month, starting September 15th, in order to include the independent days of Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Mexico, and Chile. Whereas a group of community members came together in 1986 to found Centro Civico to teach English as a second language, and it has grown throughout time to include case management, language courses for adults, voter registration drives, advocacy, and variety of health, education, housing, business development, and employment programs.
Go down to the resolve.
Resolved, the city of Amsterdam recognizes September 15th to October 15th, 2023 as Hispanic Heritage Month.
So moved.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmula.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-70, resolution approving the audit by Alderwoman Collins.
So moved.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmula.
Aye.
Resolution 2324-71, consent resolution authorizing advertising for bids for sludge hauling for wastewater treatment plant by Alderman Escamilla. Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmula.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Is the existing hauler gonna rebid, you think? Yeah. Do we have, how many competitive,
There's one other one that was interested. We had something about the surcharge.
It's gotta be a.
Yeah, we
Just let them-
added a
We'll put it on there.
adjustment for DOT for fuel price,
okay,
that increases or decreases the cost.
Very good, Mayor. Anything else you have to add?
no, I'm all set. You guys are all set. Thank you for coming.
Okay, make a motion to adjourn. Tony, thank you very much.
Alderman Marticello.
Aye.
Alderman Deaconmula.
Aye.
Alderwoman Collins.
Aye.
Alderman Escamilla.
Aye.
No executive